What's up, party people? Yo, what's up, Sierra Boyd? I am not. Ooh. Do we know each other, Sierra? Are we friends? Do we know each other in real life? Yo, what's up, Snow Squirrel? How come I can't choose what my taxes will be used for? It's a really good question, Keen. It's because our politicians don't do what we want. No, we're not friends. All right. What's up, Stephanie? How you been, Snow Squirrel? I should be back on a regular cadence now. How is life treating everybody? If you have questions about money and how to get better with money, that's what I'm here for. Are you like a stranger? I guess we don't know each other. I guess that would make us strangers. Yo, what's up, Kanish? Yeah, I replied to your comment too. We're here. We're here. Glad the markets are down a bit. Ooh, all right, Snow. I dig it. I dig it. Sierra, why do you keep calling me a good person? Hey, new trees. What kind of trees did you plant? Are they fruit bearing trees or just nice to look at? Are you wreck? What does that mean, Sierra? One maple tree just because I like them. One vig. I don't know the English name. All right, a fig tree. I dig it. Do you eat figs? So this has been a pretty wild few days. I posted an Instagram clip last week that has like 400,000 views right now. It's crazy. Good job with your family. I hope your day will be good. Hey, thanks, Sierra. Not really, but I can give them away or try them out. I dig it. I don't know that I've ever eaten a fig. Hey, does the banner look right? And I think I already told you guys, but it's actually real behind me. Man, so what else has been new, Snow? Also, I got rid of the second banner below. Does the logo look better than the second banner? I mean, you could do that, Sierra. Let me see here. If you go to the free advice guy page, you can go to the donations and make a donations there if you'd like. They are not tax deductible though. Hey, thanks, Sierra. We also filmed new content. So, Snow, I don't know if you've ever looked at my videos, right? But they're generally me walking the streets, talking with people, or sitting at a table talking with people. But we actually filmed educational videos. I look like your dad. All right. Must be pretty handsome. But we're doing educational videos, Snow Squirrel. The first one we're going to release is whether or not you should buy or should you buy Bitcoin. I am 41, Sierra. 41. I wouldn't buy it myself, although the price seems good now. I'm sticking to ETFs. I dig it. So I don't actually say whether or not to do it. I give reasons why you should or should not do it. How to deal with college debt? Well, the the most important thing, Kanishka, is to get your expenses low when you're done. Try not to get too much debt in the first place, but get your expenses low. and throw everything at it. You know what I mean? Are you from the Philippines? I am. No. Wait, I look like your dad? Even though you're Filipino? Do I look Filipino? Uncle Charlie, don't go to college. It's a waste of time and money because when people get out of college, they don't even do what they went to school for. Save your money, work at Walmart. All right. Well, part of that is interesting. Man, I do look Filipino. Crazy. Uh, college isn't always necessary. That's what I'll say. College isn't always necessary. I'm kind of scared right now. My focus seems off. I can't really put much efforts at my work. You got any advice for me? Try to make your days and your tasks smaller. You could probably give 100% effort to one thing at a time, Kanish. So pick your one activity, give it your all, and then when you're done with that activity, move on to the next activity. Yeah, thanks, Luke. You don't look like a Filipino. You're the most American looking guy I've met online. Sierra, I do not play Roblox. I do not. Or get certified for a trade you would like instead of college. Yeah. I feel like and hope that trades are making a renaissance. If I, depending on how things go, I will likely push my kids into trades, make them good with their hands. I got 4 kids, and if they each do, especially my boys, I don't know what my girl will end up doing, but I'd like to get her a trade skill. But if they all work together, they could build houses for people, repair houses for people. You have school? Is that school today? What's goody? Yo, what's up? Who murked McKid? Life's good, really important. Still a big shortage of people who are skilled and certified in the trades. Very true. And that means their costs are going to go up over time. Do 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 do. And then Kanish, if you're still here, my stream schedule should be normal now. These last couple of weeks have been weird. I bought a new vehicle. And that took way more effort than I thought. Had a couple of birthdays. You have soccer? All right. Are you pretty good at soccer, Sierra? Also, Sierra, are you a kid on your mom's account? Yes. All right. That seems to be a fairly common thing in here. Do you know King Von? I don't think so. Who is King Von? King Von is your dad? All right. So I look like King Von, huh? King Von appears to be an American rapper. Oh, who is no longer with us. I definitely don't look like King Von. My man has hair, no braid, and more melanin in his skin. Sierra's son is messing with me. Sierra's son is messing with me. Can you look up? Tell me more. I did look up King Von. That's why I said he was an American rapper. Weird. Weird, Sierra. I'm going to tell you this, Sierra. Unsolicited advice. Use your time better. I'm sorry your dad died. My dad died as well. My mom as well, for that matter. I appreciate it, Snow. My dad died when I was like 16. My mom died when I was 30. Yeah, my mom was definitely tough. My dad, I didn't know him. So it wasn't like there were different points that hit me and it was sad or whatever, but it didn't really do it. when my mom died, that was that was crushing. That was devastating. I felt like I walked through a fog for years after that. Years is too long. Definitely months. I walked through a fog for months. I get that. My grandma and grandfather from my father's side, I never knew passed when I was really young. Yeah, so it's like, oh, like now that I'm older, it hurts more because I'd like to know more. You know, who are my kids like? Are any of these traits from them? Are they like me? Yeah, that's harder to know. Only if other people knew them as well. Yeah. And unfortunately, pretty much everyone on my mom's side is gone. I have an aunt and cousins and my brother and his kids. That's it. But there are a lot of things I wish. I just I do wish I had more information. My family is giant compared to that. Too many people to keep in touch with outside yearly get-togethers, but really close family is a smaller circle. That's true. We were very close, but my dad's side of the family, even though I didn't really know him, they invited me to still come out to family gatherings and stuff like that. And they were awesome. They all loved each other. But then as my dad's sisters died, all of that ended. They don't do the family get-togethers anymore, sadly. Yeah. But I built my own. I built my own family, and I'm happy about it. And I hope we build our own traditions and all that sort of stuff. But it's all you can do, you know. But yeah, the whole family dynamic with everything is kind of wild, you know. Mayan, what's your opinion on marriage in this generation where living is very common? They should marry or what? Well, I don't think people should live together. I think that is a mistake. I know people do it and all that sort of stuff. But why are you pretending to be married? Why not just get married? I think it means something deeper that they're not married. Um, but yeah, I don't know if that answers your question. But so to say they should get married, probably if they're going to stay together, you know? What are your thoughts, mine? In India, without marriage, no one is allowed for normal hanging out. It's very uncommon for being in living. Honestly, I think it's better for people and better for society. I'm a married father of four. Father of four. If you're not married, no normal hanging out. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good question here. No one is allowed for normal hanging out. What does that mean, Mayan? How to be happy but not useless. Find your purpose, man. You know, there are some people who use or who view work for money, and then they do their purpose outside of that. And there are some people who are able to monetize their purpose. What drives you? No, my parents do allow to hang out, except the fact that I am a fat, lonely loser, and my parents think I'm a professional baddie puller. Why did they think that about you? Because I'm funny? Hey, that's a pretty important thing, Kanish. Hey, what is up? Nice beard. May I give you my refi story and see what you think? Sure, Notorious, hit me up. So, Kanish, do you want to? I know you called yourself a fat, lonely loser, but do you not want to be that way anymore? Interesting, Mayan. Mayan, I appreciate you being here, and I love your English. You're doing great. I promise you, you speak English better than I speak any language other than English. Rated by random Filipinos online who listen to their BS. We love you, Luke. This is actually, I have missed doing YouTube streams the last couple of weeks, but I do believe we are fully back, and nothing will stop me now. I believe. So hopefully you enjoy hanging out with me because you're about to get more of me. So 35-year-old marry our first child on the way. Congrats. We bought our primary at the height of interest rates in November, 7.875 30-year loan, and I just closed a refi this morning at 5 point. Okay, I mean that's a pretty 2%. It's pretty big. 2,000 a year on 100,000 finance. Not bad. A little bit more than that actually. Pay 5,600 in points though, which did hurt for sure. How much is your loan? Right, because if it's 300,000 or more, you kind of make that up in 1 year, no? In India, we must learn to speak minimum two languages, one your mother tongue and the other Hindi, and English is common to know. Hey, all right. How many different mother tongues are there? What are the disadvantages of a reverse mortgage? I mean, the biggest disadvantage is giving up the home, right? So you're taking an asset that's hopefully appreciating over time and taking money for it now instead of having the asset when you die, getting a stepped up basis to be able to give it to your children, right? That's kind of the big ones. Loan went from 237 to 248. We did a no cost refi. We will get back in a check within 20 days. So net we paid about 8.5 for a 2.5% decrease in rate. Okay. There's possibly more than that, but that's the main one for me. Triple zeros. All right, Notorious. So how much did your mortgage payment change? In Netherlands, we all learn English in high school. Most get French or German as well. Yeah, see, we make language here kind of like, yeah, if you want. There's a lot of language given. Like, I'm embarrassed to say this. I took Spanish for like 6 years of my life. I do not know much Spanish. Yeah, we got Dutch people now. Luke is going international. Woo! Hey, you know what would be amazing? Is if the international crew started watching my videos. My long form videos. Kanisha, I saw that you watched my my video from Friday, or at least that's where you put your comment. What did you think of that video? Mortgage decreased by about $350 per month. The break even I calculated was about 25 months. Okay. So what questions do you have about it, Notorious? Jagroten uit Nederland. I don't know if I pronounced that. Greetings from the Netherlands. Kanishk. Do you know Bhagavad Gita, Manual of Life? I do not, Mayan. I do not. Hey, all right. Groeten uit Nederland. Wait, Ja Groeten uit Nederland. Sorry about the accent. Oh yeah, I do watch some of your videos, and I think you should add the intro of people in the beginning of your videos if they are comfortable. Which intro? So the new videos, we started doing that. Only the G is pronounced in a different way here. All right. Well, I'm close. Uten? But yeah, to be openly transparent with anybody who is watching, our views on YouTube have been, we'll say, disappointing. It's, we don't know how to crack the algorithm. Okay. I got to do the little voice thing. I'm also wondering if you think it's the right time to invest in stocks ETFs or what you think I should do with my small nest egg of 20K liquidity. Not really getting any better for the working class. Oh, wait. Oh, got on. So notorious. So investing is step number 4 on the 5 steps of financial success. First is a budget down to the penny. You probably have that if you just went through the refinance process. Number 2 is an emergency fund. I think you should have 12 months of basic living expenses, but you need to have an amount that gives you peace of mind in case you lose your job, stuff like that. Number 3 is the goal. So before we can talk about how to invest this money, what is the money for, Notorious? And while you're telling me what the goal is of the $20,000, I'm going to answer your stock question independently. So I think it's always a good time to invest in stocks and ETFs if you have a long enough time horizon, right? Like for me, I plan to never sell. So today's a great day to buy because 20 years from now, I'll wish I could get today's prices, right? So it all depends on your time horizon and your risk tolerance on whether or not stocks are worth it. But we are down right now. Snow Squirrel is getting ready to invest tomorrow. Not really getting any better for the working class, middle class taxpayers anyway. Don't know about tariffs. Only heard we made a trade deal with India. I mean, you are putting in that effort, but I think about a lot of people come to YouTube for entertainment and not to hear people getting financial advice from you. No hate to you, Luke. You are doing terrific. No, I hear that, Kanish. We do worry about it. But there's a bunch of YouTube videos like it that are doing education. But yeah, you're right. A lot of people are looking for entertainment. I'm really excited about our next series of videos. Really excited. I'm just saying that you are not able to track your target audience. That's very true. I have not been able to get in touch with my target audience, unfortunately. Okay, so Squirrel and my country made a trade deal. Looks like we got something positive to talk about. Let's go. I mean, I'm actually shocked. Kanish, I could look this up, but what is India known for? Like, are there certain foods that India produces? Certain technologies, certain things, you know what I mean? I think retiring early, maybe aged by 60, 25 years, is my long-term goal. Planning on having a few more kids, so getting them taken care of is a goal. I only have a rental property and my 401k at the moment. All right. So there's a lot to unpack there, Notorious. So I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know this, but you can actually create 529s now for children that don't exist if you want them for school. You could also take this 20,000 if you want it to be for future kids' money, right? You want to give it to them in 20 plus years. Yo, what's up, Keenan? You could just invest it. And I'm going to throw out a fund there. I'm not telling you to do this because there are downfalls to it. Volatility, all that sort of stuff, right? But if you throw that money into the total stock market index fund, right? And that is your kids' money, not a particular kid. It's just for your kids, right? And you know that this is your nest egg for kids. Then you got 20,000, you keep adding to it. And then as your kids need it, as they get older, you can give it to them how you feel. You know what I mean? Now, there's gift tax things you have to think about. Most people never reach the limits for it, but those are things you have to think about. So there's a lot to unpack there, Notorious. Notorious also, you seem like the type of person it might be beneficial. So I'm a CFP professional. I don't know if that means anything to you. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years, but I have a Patreon community. It's free. If you'd like to join, we can work a lot more closely through chat and all that sort of stuff. I'm like in there outside of streaming hours. So if you ever want to talk and build something and be a part of a community, that's the place to do it. Fastest growing GDP, fourth largest economy. We won 3 wars against Pakistan, invented zero, invented yoga, and many other things. Well, I just mean right now. Okay, a better question. What's your biggest export, Kanishk? So if you go to just the Free Advice Guy page, Notorious, or even the description of this stream, there's a Patreon logo or a Patreon thing. Every Saturday, I do a community-only chat for just Patreon members. So, well, I guess it's 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's 9 a.m. Arizona time. So that would be probably the easiest way to do it. Steel. All right, you guys make steel. I did not know that. I learned something today about it. All right, give me 1 second. All right. India is known for its call centers, H1B. Oof, that's just the internet, Notorious. There's a billion people there. Guten Tag. What's up, hats? Sri Lanka. Outsourced call centers. I wonder if that's going to change. Because, yeah. Call centers are tough. Really? Okay, so they've already decreased. You're right. Call centers are dying. AI bots can do their jobs better. I don't like AI either. I don't know that I should state the company, but my insurance company, it is so annoying. The AI bot answers and goes, "You can talk to me in complete sentences. How can I help you?" It doesn't, like, it still picks out key words from the sentence that I give it and tries to direct me somewhere. It's really annoying. I'm like, "Can I talk to a human?" And it was like, "Yeah, can I know what you're talking about?" I'm like, "Car insurance." It's like, "I can help you with car insurance." It's like, "Get me to a person." I hate the AI bots. I hate them. Just been working. We gave the kids a traditional 19th century spring break yard work for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I like it, man. That's how you raise tough kids. Indian cybercrime department is doing pretty well. Our country, and in the next 2 years, it will surely have a positive impact on foreign people and ensure their financial freedom and ensure their safety online. Interesting. All right. You know, Waymo, the driverless taxis, turns out not so driverless. They are being remotely controlled by unlicensed drivers in the Philippines. What? All the time or just when they need help? Nice by and large, but when I get in, I just hang up now. Lack of understanding is too big. Well, I think it's tough because it can happen here. Like, I don't. How do I word this? I spoke to a Southern lady the other day. I could not understand her at all. They have not fully disclosed, but it came out in a court proceeding. What? Like all of them, all the time? Doing anything to make money now. Beautiful nation. Interesting. I think this stream, I've gotten more education than I've given. A ton of my friends have India teams that do a lot of their data crunching still. They're all saying they're on their way out. Between the time differences in language, it isn't worth the squeeze. Yeah, it's tough with corporations making as much as they do, you know, and I understand the responsibility to shareholders. At some point, the experience of the customer matters the most. Yes, Snow Squirrel. I don't know, with a crazy southern draw, she like mushed words together. And like, I'm from America. I'm from Florida initially. I've talked with Southern people, and now that could be it. That Southern accents are the one I have the hardest time with. My family's from back east, so I'm pretty used to the back east accents. But yeah, man, that Southern draw was hard. Oh, Notorious, if you go to the description of this stream or on my profile page, there's a link there to the Patreon. Yeah, hopefully, I don't think anybody's trying to be mean to India, Kanish. So when you say the new generation would eliminate this problem, you mean like the younger kids or what? Large numbers of population. There's some good people, it's a bad people. Like every coin has two faces. Yeah, that's true, mine. That goes for every country, right? If it's on a per capita basis, we're all pretty close to each other. Netherlands to certain regions of farmers in the east you couldn't understand while fluent Dutch. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. And then there's the Bayou Southern. Self glaze is insane. The rest speaks ABN, Aljamain, Bekend. All right. Ooh, we could definitely do that, Notorious. I might get flagged, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, what does India think? As a matter of fact, what does the Netherlands think about everything going on in Iran, Snow? I'd love to know all the perspectives. GPS tracker, and I started gearing my brain when Seamus from Dublin came on the line. Yeah, because what was it, 30,000 people, Kanish? Man, yeah, that's crazy. I think what's crazy, I don't think people understand just how much oppression is going on in Iran with for millions of people. Hey, that's good, Snow. I try not to comment on things I'm not well versed in either. Yo, what's up, man? F1. Welcome, brother. Not, am I like, what do you expect from a 16-year-old who thought USA and America were different nations growing up? And then confidently make assertions about things I know nothing of. It works out sometimes. Fake it till you make it. F1. Think about this. No matter your beliefs, somewhere we all came from, we agree we all came from the Middle East. It should be the most advanced society. Yeah. I'm actually less convinced we all came from the Middle East. I know we all didn't come from America, you know what I mean? It's hard to know where we all came from. But Middle East is likely where we're from. People probably, I don't know if everyone's going to like going there, but that is likely where the garden was. That's a nice way to say unemployed. But yeah, for being the oldest nation that we know of is our oldest region with people, it is interesting. It should be better. Make Pangea great again. Yeah. It's tough because, we probably did all come from Pangea. All right, here's a random question if you guys can answer. If you get your blood checked, they tell you what your background is, right? Like, oh, you're this much Indian. Oh, you're this much Native American. Oh, you're this much Dutch, right? They could see that. At what point did the blood markers become that of those people? Who's the new one, Kanish? Notorious is new. Everyone else is part of the OG crew. But now we've added Notorious. Notorious, welcome to the family. Now that you're here, you can't leave. Just thought you should know. So are you planning to end this stream or are you going to hear me yap all day? I'm going to hear you yap all day, Kanishk. No, I will. Let's see. How long have we been going? Hour and 25 minutes? I'm going to go for as long as it goes. YouTube does this thing where after we've been chatting for a while, it pushes it in front of more people. If that happens, then I'll stick around longer. Split during the dinosaur 200 million years ago. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. Humans probably didn't come from Pangea. Also, we human history, I think, has been hidden from us. Right? There's the Younger Dryas theory, but when were the pyramids created? Because they appear to be older than we think they are. Depends on who you get your test from. 23andMe is just telling you the contemporary distributions of different gene markers. Okay. Pyramids were ancient when ancient Egypt was new. Yeah. Yeah, Hats knows what's up. Pure old. I like it. Even if you take the often mocked theory that human civilization extends back beyond the Assyrians, it's still just a blink in time of the history of the planet. Yeah. They were not built by aliens. Aliens did not develop faster than light travel and cross the universe to cornhole humans. Yeah, but did dinosaur make financial instrument to facilitate trade? Checkmate, T Rex. Yeah, so it just makes you wonder what hats, right? Like, I'm assuming if you've researched this sort of stuff, which it sounds like you have, that the pyramids were potentially energy generators. I don't know how legit the claims are that have come out sort of recently that there are literally like a kilometer below the pyramids. Hey, later, Kanish. Sorry for starting so late, brother. Um, but yeah, essentially they were generating electricity, free electricity, all over the world. Maybe not all over the world, but the region. The fact the pyramids get their name from pyramid scheme Moses was the OG Madoff. Are you not seeing my comment? Oh, my bad. Free advice guy, do you go by your first name? I'd abbreviate your name into an acronym, but I think I'd get my comment auto shadow banned if you catch my drift. Yeah, my name's Luke Notorious. Luke. My bad, Notorious. It somehow got caught up there. Now you're making me think I missed other ones. Hold on. All right, I think I got them all. Well, the thing is, we know who built them and why and how, but when is difficult to understand. Wait, who built them, Hats? Wait, what do you mean F1? I know this is an issue. I know it's an issue. But yeah, some people call me free. Some people call me Luke. Some people call me advice guy. But I wonder if I've never been called the other thing because it gets shadow banned. We do know how old it is, though. Carbon dating is legit. Well, okay, so F1. If that's true, why do people claim it's like 5,000 years old, 6,000 years old? I think there's overwhelming evidence that the pyramids were in fact built by the Egyptians. There are manuscripts, murals, hieroglyphs translated that tell us when and how they were built, slave labor. It just notorious. I feel like it's impossible, man. The distance that that material had to travel just feels impossible. I don't know, man. There's there's just serious mass. Kings, the three at Giza are popular, but there are early prototypes around Egypt's. All right. The smaller pyramids were built first. All right. It isn't as far as you think. The river moved. It used to flow like yards from the site of Giza. Interesting. Okay. So are you saying they moved those blocks or whatever you want to call them um, by the water? And in terms of the energy generators, that's just a fun theory with little substance, fun sci-fi. I've heard concrete theories that the Sphinx was built long before the pyramids. I've heard that theory as well, and that it wasn't the head that it has now. By boat, stand by while I go find a video from a different bald, bearded smart guy on YouTube. All right. Ancient graffiti. Wow. And in terms of the energy, oh yeah, there's a bunch of Egyptologists that demo how the slabs were moved on waterways and then rolls on little logs. Same with Easter Island. Ancient humans weren't dummies. Very true. Your intellect is a direct inverse relationship to the amount of your beard hair minus how much hair you have on your head. Peer-reviewed research studies make it indisputable. So they worshipped cats. It's very interesting. Man, so you're telling me like Graham Hancock is incorrect? Like he doesn't have much to it, you know what I mean? Really? Well, what do you think Graham Hancock's getting to? What about the other guy? So I found Graham Hancock, but I just want to be clear. I found him before he was on JRE. I like this theory, but there is a guy on YouTube who debunks everything step by step and explains. Interesting. Not everything's wrong, and it's interesting. Man, he's one of the he's one of the people. If I see a video of Graham Hancock on YouTube and it's new, I watch it. Graham is one of those guys that take the antithetical to the consensus, and sometimes he uncovers interesting points. More like a healthy skeptic that challenges to not take everything at face. All right. Now I'm not going to watch anything from Graham Hancock. Wait, hats. You deleted your message. Why? Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. It is good to challenge the consensus, but write research papers, not book and podcast appearances. There's a reason his peers don't respect him, and it's not his views. Too bad. Shoulders. You build muscle by doing wall push-ups. Yes, you can build muscle doing wall push-ups. Yeah, I keep hearing that. People are like, you should go the drama route and then back off of it. And I'm like, I don't want to go that route at all. I'd rather fail I'd rather fail. What kind of work do you, Uncle Charlie? This is what I do for a living. I make YouTube videos. I have a Patreon community. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram. What's really cool is I have an Instagram post that I posted on like Thursday of last week. It's at 355,000 views. That is pretty cool. Sir, are you on the X, the Everything app? I am, but I don't do enough there. I post some things there, but it's tough. What did you do before this? I worked at Vanguard for 13 years. Minuteman has a series debunking his series, Ancient Apocalypse. Oh, okay. Mini Minuteman. All right. Now, I might have already said this, and if I did, I apologize if you were already here when you heard this, but our next set of videos are just me doing educational videos. So I have a video coming out Friday. It's the last interview that we're going to publish from the Fairy Tale Finds Market. And then we're moving to educational videos after that for about 4 weeks in seeing. Yeah, I appreciate that, Notorious. I'm trying. How do I word this? I'm retired, but I didn't retire from Vanguard if you're looking for an official thing, because you could retire from Vanguard. I am not technically a retiree of Vanguard. Simon Whistler is a professional script reader on YouTube and covers a number of interesting topics. All right. Wait, did I miss anything else? The best way to build muscle is to build the pyramids. I think that's everything. But yeah, I want to be the difference in the community. I'm just a good-natured dude, a fun-loving dude who wants to help people. I'm pulling in 0 on YouTube, Uncle Charlie. I am not monetized. We are still building. We have, I think, 78 members on Patreon, but only a handful are like paying contributors. Yeah, I mostly care about helping people. If this ever turned into a money-making thing, Free Advice Guy, like I'm actually going to form a nonprofit, but if it ever turns into a money-making thing, I do plan to do give-backs, like paying off people's debt and stuff like that. I'm what you could call a connoisseur of YouTube, and I think you're doing something refreshing and absolutely needed. Don't join the toxicity, take the high road, and eventually you will be noticed. I appreciate that, Notorious. I have a bunch of videos we're about to relist. I have about 16 more videos that are not currently on my page. Oh, no, more than that, I think. 16 more videos that will come out soon. Maybe more. You can get monetized, right? I've heard 500 subscribers. Yeah, so it's you have to do subscribers here. I'll let you look at it right now. Let's go to the Earn tab. So I have reached it. You need 500 subscribers. You need 3 videos uploaded in the last 90 days. But what stops me is you need 3,000 watch hours in the last 365 days, which I don't have. What is this? Or 3 million shorts views in the last 90 days. I do not meet either of those. Right now I'm at, man, that feels low, but 673 valid public watch hours in the last 365 days. Posted a link to one of his videos, but it may have been eaten by the spiders that inhabit the series of tubes that compose the internet. Great way to get your name out there is to join these optional debate forum shows. You can pick your topic and what side, and it doesn't matter how big or small you are. Great way to market channel. Okay. Do you have an example of a channel like that, Notorious? Because I am not a YouTube connoisseur. I don't know anything. Oh wait, it looks like to get monetized, you have to have truly monetized. You have to have 4,000 public watch hours and 10 million shorts views. Whew. All right. Durandar movie. All right. Modern Day Debates is a popular one. Okay. Is that on YouTube? Let's see here. Modern Day Debates. All right, Modern Day Debate. Wow. Okay, so these are people fighting, huh? Neutral debate platform that has fair moderation and only debates, no interviews. My name is James and I recently completed my PhD. I'm a psychologist. If I take a long time to respond to messages or emails, please understand. MDD is my side passion. I will get back in touch as soon as possible. Thanks for checking. All right. That's pretty cool. Yep, their topics range from social to political, anything really. Could argue that pyramids are energy generators. All right. So how do I actually talk to this guy? How do I message him? I was monetized back in the day, but they changed the rules to where you have to have the 4K subs and a bunch of other stuff, and I couldn't do. I guess they relaxed some. Yes. Because right now the two thresholds are 500 subs for one, 1,000 subs for another, 3,000 hours of watch time for one, 4,000 watch hours for the other, or 3 million shorts views for one and 10 million shorts views for the other. Man. But hopefully one video finally cracks the code and I break through the algorithm. We shall see. But that's the goal one day, to get monetized. We'll see. We shall see. Just send them a DM or reach out to one of the recent debaters and they'll help you, I'm sure. A lot of it is just hustling to get your name out from below the primordial YouTube soup of channels. Yeah. Gotta figure it out. I hope the Instagram post helps. Because I have an Instagram reel that's kind of going crazy right now. It's not our most. We had one go viral, but we deleted it. See you later. I gotta drive. I gotta do stuff that involves my phone. Sounds good, hats. I'm gonna be wrapping up here in a couple minutes anyway. We shall be calling it a day. But Notorious, I'm probably going to call that a day, my friend. I'm really glad you came through. I appreciate it. Yeah, we didn't quite make 2 hours, but I don't think YouTube cares about that sort of stuff. But I think I'm going to call that a stream. Snow, if you're still here, appreciate you. Mayan, appreciate you. Notorious, glad to meet you. Hats, appreciate you. I know Kanishka's gone, but I appreciate you. Charlie, I don't know if you're still there, F1. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and call that a stream for the day. Hey, thanks, Notorious. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. I do TikTok streams earlier in the day, just solely on TikTok. So if you care about those types of streams, I'll be there. But it's very similar to this. It's just on TikTok. So yeah, if you want to chat, I'll be here tomorrow. But otherwise, have a great rest of your day, guys, and we'll talk to you then.